dreamed of creating the perfect dish that could touch people's hearts, but no matter how hard I was trying, something always seemed to be missing. I followed every recipe, measured every spice, yet the taste never felt so special. My husband, he enjoyed my food, but I knew it, there is lack of salt. As I stood by the stove, tasting my food, I think, is this too bland? Too spicy? I'd adjust it again and again, hoping this time it would be perfect. But even when the dish looked great, I didn't feel so special. I can remember once I'm asking my mom, how do you make food so magical? And once she said me, oh my dear, the secret isn't in the ingredients, it's in your heart. Cook with love. It has to come from your heart, not with pressure. And once she gave me a basket of fresh vegetables and told, slow down, listen to the food, smell it, feel it. It will tell you what it needs. Always, she had practical things to do with me. So, for the first time, I didn't rush. I poured my heart into every step, letting the ingredients guide me. When I got back to my kitchen, I decided to do things differently. I didn't rush to grab a recipe or start measuring ingredients. Instead, I paused and looked at the vegetables that I already have. They were so fresh, vibrant, and full of life. It felt like they were telling their own story. As I started chopping, stirring, and tasting, it felt different, calmer, more intentional. I wasn't just throwing ingredients together, I was creating something, pouring a little bit of myself into each step. I didn't measure everything perfectly or worry about following a recipe. Instead, I trusted my instincts. I tasted the sauce, added a pinch of salt, a hint of spice, and stirred slowly, letting the flavors come together like old friends. For the first time, I wasn't cooking to impress anyone. I was cooking because I loved it. And honestly, it felt amazing. I could feel the connection between me and the food, like I was telling a story through every ingredient. Believe me, it wasn't just delicious. I felt like home. I realized that the missing piece wasn't a rare spice. I have got all the spices in my kitchen. And it wasn't a fancy technique. It was just love all along. By the time I finished, the kitchen smelled incredible and the dish looked beautiful. But more than that, I felt proud, not just of the food, but of how I let myself enjoy the process. For the first time in a long time, I didn't feel stressed or frustrated. I felt happy. When the dish was finally ready, I took a step back and looked at it. The vibrant colors of the vegetables, the gentle steam rising from it. And the taste is so good. I was so happy. And the perfect sprinkle of fresh herbs on top, it all came together so beautifully. As I sat back and watched how he enjoyed the meal, I felt a sense of pride and happiness that I hadn't felt in a long time. This was more than just food, it was a piece of me shared with him. And for the first time, I realized that this is what cooking is truly about.